Hold there. I hear your heartbeat, visitor. Do you know where you are? You're in the valley of the dragon Rohenax, and I am he. Have you business here? You come to offer tribute. Is that so? I have made no demands, nor have I received any requests for my aid or counsel. So for what do you offer this tribute? Yes, there must be a reason for the tribute. I might demand it as recompense for a slight against me. More often, however, the chieftains of the nearby villages offer it in hopes of gaining my favor. The fact that I must explain this to you implies that you are not from this region. Yes, I thought as much. You do not have the smell of these fields and valleys about you, nor do you speak with any dialect I know of. So, stranger, on whose behalf do you offer tribute, and for what? Your own behalf. And who are you? The prince of a distant kingdom. I see. Then, prince, I believe I have the answer to my second question. You have come to curry my favor for your realm. You are at war and seek the advantage, I take it? No. Is that so? I have been approached by royalty before, and their aim had always been to further one of two things: their kingdom's power, or their own. If you are not here for your kingdom, you must be here for yourself, and that, prince, is more suspicious to me. What do you want? Come again? Talk about what? This must be some custom I am unfamiliar with. Am I to understand that you have traveled so far to meet a dragon, and all you desire is to get to know him? To what end? A being whose majesty and wisdom are unmatched in this realm, yet who wields his power and influence fairly, and who is able to take the form of a regal man with radiant violet eyes and flowing golden locks. Am I so widely known? And am I truly to believe that you have only come to hear my wisdom for the sake of your own curiosity? So much effort for such a trivial end. You are a strange young man, but I admit you have my curiosity. I will see your tribute. Golden trinkets, as expected, and what is this? A rose and a bottle of wine? I do not know what you expect me to do with the rose, and I'm not much inclined towards drink, but I suppose the surprise is appreciated. I accept your tribute. What do you wish to know first? The story of how I came to this valley. Have you heard of Tiamat's duty? It is a belief held by many dragons. Essentially, we are among the most powerful and ancient beings in this world. With that power comes equal responsibility. We should use the power and wisdom we collect over our long lives for the benefit of smaller races, as some would call you. Now, what precisely that means and how to go about it has been hotly debated. Some dragons become tyrants and cite Tiamat's duty as justification. Others are more benevolent, or at least less direct. Others still reject the duty altogether and seek the most remote reaches of the world to inhabit, so they might know peace. This may surprise you, given my current position, but I once rejected the duty. I sought to live my own life on my own terms, free of obligation. When I found this valley centuries ago, it was very remote, untouched by civilization, a perfect place to settle, or so I thought. But over time, you smaller beings innovated and spread. Outposts sprang up in and near my territory. These grew into hamlets, and then into villages. I tried to avoid them, wanting no trouble, yet I soon realized that they were just as aware and mindful of me. It dawned on me that no matter what I did, no matter how remote or neutral I tried to remain, my actions would, in some way, shape their world. There was no avoiding it. There is an equilibrium to the universe, and all creatures play a part in affecting it. A wolf does not realize that by weeding out the old and sick elk, it makes the rest of that herd stronger and maintains the health of the land at large. Yet it does all the same. So, while I endeavored to involve myself in their lives as little as possible, I strove to be just when I did. It seems unfair that one's life would be so shaped by an outside power. But even so, it sometimes becomes tiresome. Your people sow conflict like wheat. One could mark the turning of the seasons by how often the village chieftains come to me, all seeking an edge in some spat between them. Once, the king of this land approached me to request that I join his invasion of a rival realm. All of these I reject. If they wish to fight, that is their burden to bear. But I reserve my right to choose where and how I intervene. I suppose you can relate, being royalty. Are you next in line to the throne, or have you older siblings who might take it first? I sense you do not look forward to being king. I see. That is certainly a heavy responsibility. What is it? You seem nervous. Well, The future will come whether we are comfortable with it or not. But, very well. We can discuss something else. My humanoid form? Yes, it is rather advanced shape-shifting magic. What with the drastic changes in mass and anatomy and so on. It is so advanced that most dragons take centuries to learn the spell. I have not even fully mastered it, hence why I retain some draconic features in human shape. It is a costume, so to speak, which we can don so smaller beings might be more comfortable in our presence. No, it is no more difficult to maintain than our natural form. Only casting the spell itself is taxing. It is... oh, this is somewhat reductive, but it is like changing one's shirt. Changing the shirt requires effort. Wearing one shirt or the other does not. You are a wizard as well. If it pleases you, feel free. I see. Well, more than anything, magic takes patience and dedication, as with most skills. Keep at it. Where do I... Human, something you must know about dragons is that we tend to be very private. I believe that I have already made it clear that I am such a one. If a stranger asks me where my lair is, what else am I to assume but that they are after my treasure? You have riches enough of your own, Prince. The treasure serves both as nutrition, providing minerals essential to a dragon's health, and as a status symbol. So yes, it is important to have a large hoard. Unless you wish other dragons to take you for a malnourished failure. You wish to add to my hoard. Treasure gained through charity is as good as no treasure at all. The dragon must earn it somehow, either through conquest or valid tribute. And what would you offer your riches as tribute for? Conversation? Prince, I am getting the impression that you are trying to court me. Oh, you are. No, it does not bother me that we are both male. I will concede that you are quite handsome and charming in your way. I have enjoyed speaking to you. However, even though I can assume a human form, I am still a dragon, and you are human. Surely you can imagine how such a relationship might be complicated. Besides, do you not have your kingdom to return to? Your younger brother can have the throne, can he? Huh? You're trying to escape your crown. I must grant you, fleeing to another nation and attempting to court a dragon is a bold way to do so. You would no doubt find great success pursuing a human man. Dragons are well suited to lonesomeness. We are too large, powerful, and proud for communal living. Am I well suited to lonesomeness? It seems you still do not fully understand what you are pursuing. Let me help you see.
Is this what you would woo, little prince? Is this what you would seek for a lover? You think I will wear that pretty costume all the time? What? What do you mean you're open-minded? What you are is a fool. What? Say that again.
Do I want to be alone? I am not sure. As I said, dragons tend to be solitary. To be honest, I had simply resigned myself to that without any serious consideration. Yes, I suppose that is odd, that I would question Tiamat's duty, but not this. No, I could not reject the duty now. I have accepted that responsibility and have carried it for many years. No, I do not know of a reason why I should have to carry it alone. But think, little prince, you are leaving the world you know behind. You are forsaking your kingdom, your family, and your birthright, your own responsibilities. Yes, of course you did not choose to accept them. But not everything is choice. The whims of fate are often woven more by the world and by chance than by the individual. Is that so? Your spirit is impressive, I must say. But not everyone you left behind will agree. This will have consequences. Do you accept that? Very well. If you are willing to take such a risk, then the least I can do is give you a chance. You wanted to see my lair? Very good. Let me take you there, little prince.